This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. As you know, Go Online Trainings is also completely into consulting and placements, and we are placing freshers as well as lateral entries guys. If you need any kind of a placement assistance, or you can just call us and talk to us. We will give you, a lot of placement assistance and placement help as well all over India. We're currently doing for freshers as well as for experienced professionals. So we had seen how to apply a filtering conditions, right? So we knew how to use where clause without where clause, how to apply, how to filter the data. We had all seen. Now today we're going to be an understanding filter single value, filter multiple values, and apply filter function, apply filter for measures, apply filter for attributes. Clear? So this is what we're going to be understanding. Get sales amount for Apple product. So we knew that we can drag and drop Apple and we will be able to get the data like this. So we are not using any filter function. We are not using where clause as well. Let me quickly go and go to my analysis services and click on connect. Select from, oh, sorry, we need to click on new query. Yeah, you need to write select from the cube name. So I wanted to get what is the sales of Apple, right? So sales amount is here. One minute, guys. From the cube name, and we are going to be having sales amount on 0, and I wanted to know what is the sales of Apple. You can say product name. So bulb or whatever you wanted to have a product, you can take. You should be able to get some sales from here, right? So this is a sales. I did not apply any vary clause. So the same thing can be achieved. Same thing can be achieved with the help of what? Vary clause also. We can remove this. What is the sales of the bulb? Okay. What is the sales of the bulb? It is 177330. So the same thing will be available. So what is the sales of the bulb? 171273330. So that is fine. So either you can write like this, we can write like this. There is no issue at all. So this is the filter data on a single column. Now I wanted to filter data on multiple columns. I would like to have Apple sales, Fair and Lovely sales, and Kiss and Jam sales. So you can have multiple products here, right? So multiple products sales, I wanted to have it. So we knew that we can apply everything here. Okay. One is called bulb sales. I need sales of some other chairs, and the sales of books, right? So like that we have a different products, but all these are set. All these are set. So we can have the multiple products sales like this. So what is the sales of a bulb or a chair or book? We can see it here. There is no sales for the chair, so we can replace with something else if you want to replace. So we can have helmets, right? So what is the sales of helmets? I don't know whether the sales of helmets is on or off. Okay. So the sales of helmet is also not there. At least this is how you should be able to write like this. So what you need to understand, so if you're planning to use in the where clause, so you can remove this from here, where, so I have to remove this since it is a set. So I have to use the set here. I can also get the data like this. But the problem is that you will be able to get, sum of all these things. So if you apply a single product, there is no issue here. If you apply a single product, there is no issue here. But if you write for multiple products, if you need individual product sales, you have to write the query like this. If you need, aggregation of all these values, then you need to write like this. So this is also very clause. It is going to be filtering the data and it is going to be aggregating the data. What do you mean by that? If it is a $10, $10 billion, and if it is null, and if it is $20 billion, 10 plus 20 is equals to 30. 30 will be shown here. Clear? It is not going to show you the individual data. It is not going to show you the individual amount data, individual sales data, individual product sales data. If you wanted to get it, you can use like this. Okay, so this is also we discussed. Now get products for given category. For example, I wanted to get all the furniture category products. Clear? So what I'm trying to get, so I wanted to get the products for furniture category, right? So let me remove this. And what category I'm talking about? I'm talking about all products. So all product means I have to open this and drag and drop a product name. And when I say one, it is going to be giving you all products of all categories. But I need only the furniture category where the category is equals to furniture. Where is that? This is the one. So you can apply like this. You don't get all these products, right? You are going to get only the furniture category. So we have these products, cot, chair, cot, dining table, stool, table, blah, 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 like this. We are going to get this kind of a products. Okay, I need furniture category as well as I wanted to have a toys category as well. I wanted to have these two categories, this and a toys category. That is what I would like to do. So this is going to be having the same path. Same path means which is what is called a set. Clear? So I wanted to get the products from this category as well as this category. So this is what we can get. Clear? So Tom and Jerry is a Tom category, a teddy bear. So, Shin Chain, mask, something, Doraemon, something like this. We're able to see the products from toys category as well as furniture category. And I wanted to have, you know, this kind of a very clause we should be able to apply. We can work on this. Now, get the products for more than one category. Requirements, that is what sports category and furniture category. So I can include lot of other categories. Clear? Now I'm going to be applying filter function now. So where exactly, even though we have a where clause, so without a where clause also we are able to understand or implement filtering. But why filtering is needed, and let us understand filtering the measures with the help of a filter function. Let me tell you. Get the sales amount when a quantity sold is zero. Clear? So this is where I'm going to be using a filter function. Clear? So what is the query? The query is if the quantity sold is greater than 1000, then show me the data. Or greater than 100, then show me the data. So that is where we are going to be using filter function. Okay? So quantity sold is greater than zero. I would like to, get this data. and I wanted to drag and drop quantity sold also here. So which is a measure, this is also a measure, and this is a set, right? It is a set. Now I wanted to have products. Okay, so let me execute this query, and it is giving you all the product sales amount and the quantity sold. But I am going to be applying a filter on this filter and open the bracket. So this is what is there to display on which axis? On the y-axis. And I wanted to apply on what basis? So this is the column I would like to apply. I wanted to say greater than 0, greater than 100, greater than this one, something like this. Clear? So I wanted to apply filter function. This is to display the data in y-axis, and filtering is going to be happening based on this condition. Clear? So dim dot blah blah blah. So this is the one on rows. On rows means one. So we can apply filter on this. Let me check. So if it is a greater than 100, it is going to be showing. See 30. This row will disappear. So it is 100 row also will get disappeared. So 30, 40, these rows will get disappeared. Let me execute this. Okay. Now you don't have any data. So it is, lesser than 100 or lesser than equals to 100. If you put equals to, you will be able to get equals to 100. So like that, you should be able to apply, okay, where the sales amount is greater than, $100,000, or greater than $100,000, lesser than $100,000. If you wanted to implement like this, you must use a filter function. Okay. So these are the measures, and this is the data which will get displayed. Filtering is going to be happening on this. Okay, so that is the need for the filter function. So this is what is that you need to understand. Clear? It is equals to and greater than that. Clear? Now get the sales amount when the quantity is in equals to 0. You can apply instead of greater than, you can have like this. So get the products based on the sales amount between 10,000 and 20,000. You can use a end condition. This is what is called a between clause. Okay. So the next one is between. Between 1,000 and 20,000, something like this. Okay. So what I need to apply this time? Sales amount. Sales amount greater than or equals to, let us say, 1,000 or 10,000, and okay, we can write like this: and operator or operator, whatever you would like to have it, you should be able to have it. So lesser than or equals to, let us say, 20,000, 10,000 and 20,000. So this is what is called between operator. I would like to have it. So I'm going to be using this measure, and I'm going to be performing a operations between this and that. Clear? So I have a 5-star chocolates and Lux soap and Rexona soap, where the sales is happening between 10,000 and 20,000. Clear, guys? And get the products when the sales amount is this and the quantity this. We can use different columns as well, not only one column. We can also say sales amount is greater than and sales quantity sold. Okay, we can give multiple conditions. Okay, so lesser than or greater than 100. Okay, so this condition must be true, this condition must be true, so that you will be able to get the data. Or I would like to have or condition, either this condition must be true or this condition must be true. We can have or condition as well. So we can have and or whatever you wanted to have it, you should be able to have it very easily. So you can write multiple conditions or the multiple measures. Okay, multiple measures. The filtering is going on the measures. not on the dimensions. If you wanted to filter the data based on the dimension, so already we had seen like this. I would like to filter the data based on the dimension, right? So now we're understanding how to filter the data based on the measures. So that is what we're trying to implement. Now sort the sales amount in a previous query. So if you want to sort the data, what I can do, I can apply filter condition, then order the data, then based on which sales amount you would like to see the data. You wanted to sort the data. Okay, so how can we sort the data? So here we can have order by clause. Order by, open the bracket, you go and you sort based on what? Any condition, sales amount you would like to sort it. So ordering based on this, you wanted to order the data based on this, and you close the bracket. Okay, so I wanted to filter it. Later I would like to order based on this, so you can do this. Sort and filter. So that is what you can have it. It is going to be sorted the data based on this condition. Okay, and I need the top count, the bottom count. If you need that can also be used, and you can easily understand those requirements as well, right? Now I wanted to apply filter on the attributes. Earlier we had seen how to apply filter function on the measures, right? Quantity sold greater than 0, sales amount is equals to 1000 or less than 1000, greater than 5000, like that. We applied filter function on measures. Now I am planning to implement on your dimensions. Dimension means attributes or hierarchies. So get all the products where the category soaps and detergents. No? This is how we can write. What? You have to get all the products. So drag and drop category name, drag and drop product name, and you need to say category name dot current member is equals to blah blah blah. So this is something complicated, not complicated. So it is a lengthy. It is lengthy that you can have it. Okay. So what is the requirement? Get the all products with the category soaps and detergents. Okay. So products with soaps and detergents. So the easiest way we had already written. Easiest way is that this is the easiest way. You need all the products. You need all the products of what? Uh, Soaps and detergents. Look, let me go. So this is what I need. This is the easiest way to write. This is easiest way to write. You need all the products of soaps and detergents. But if you apply a filter, if you apply a filter, it will get become complicated. So what is that I would like to have? I would like to also display category name also. I would like to display. Okay. So this is a different path. This is different path. This is what is called. Will it work? It is not going to work. Why? Why it is not going to work? What is happened? Because this is having I did not put comma here, so that is not the reason. Still it is not going to work. Still it is not going to work. Why it is not going to work? Because so this is the path. This is the path already appeared in the y-axis. The same path cannot be appeared in this. That is what it is telling. Hierarchy already appears in the axis 0. It is not going to work. So what I will do, I will remove and I will use a hierarchy. Uh, Now it is going to work. Okay. it is going to display category wise. It is going to display category wise, product wise, sales amount. Clear? It is working fine. Now I wanted to apply same thing with the help of a filter function. That is what? Okay. So control C and control V. I wanted to say filter, open the bracket. I would like to show the data, put comma like this. And what is that they wanted to have it? They would like to have category is soaps and detergents. So what I need to do, I have to drag and drop category, and I have to say there's a function called is current. Okay, current member, not is current, is current member. This is a function. Current member. Have you seen this? Current member is drag and drop this. So this is very complicated process. Product dot product hierarchy dot current member is this one, and you should be able to get the data and close the bracket, and you should be able to get the data. Something is happened here. Where is? Let me use category. So category name is what? Soaps and detergents. Yeah. So I have applied hierarchy there. Since I have used the, the attribute here, you should also use the attribute here, which is very, very complicated. See, but still we should be able to get like this. I wanted to get category of the product and the product name. Along with that, this is what is the filter function. I wanted to see if the current member, it is going to be looping through, record by record, row by row. Current member is equivalent to, soaps and detergents. Then bring me this product and display. So this is what you should be able to have it and get the data like this. Clear? So the easiest way is to, write like this. This is the easiest way without applying any filter condition. You should be able to also filter this and this. Clear? Now, I would like to apply two conditions, okay? Either and condition, or we can also have or condition, okay? So the current member may be detergents, or current member may be furniture. If you wanted to put and clause or a clause, so definitely you must use filtering this one. Clear? It may be detergents, or it may be furniture, or it may be detergents and furniture, like that. This kind of a categories, you will be able to get info where the category is soaps and detergents, or the category soaps and detergents or furniture, this category or that category, like that. So we can use except, lot of functions are available. So we, you should, understand, you put except here, you should put intersect, lot of things are available. So these are lot of filtering functions that we can apply on a measure. So this you should be able to apply on your attributes or dimension values as well, to try to implement them. And if you have any questions, please ask me, guys. Thank you.